Dolls. I sure do own them. Sorry, I cut my hair again. You know what they say. New year, new... I'm Mary Margaret Blanchard from the hit ABC TV series Once Upon a Time. So we're gonna go over my doll collection because I've been collecting dolls for like 2 years now. And sadly collecting dolls, like starting to collect dolls, was kind of the way my YouTube career started. So starting with Monster High, we have my Claudine reproduction doll. Sorry, Creeproduction. Forgot we gotta be quirky like that. But if you know me from that one TikTok where I went out and bought the Creeproduction dolls, this is the first doll I started collecting again. I was waiting. I wanted to like recollect my Monster High dolls for years, and then they did it. They brought them back, and I went to Walmart like that weekend with Sarah, and we filmed a vlog, and it was supposed to be like stupid and didn't matter, and then I think it has like 1.4 million views now. I went for Claudine. I did look at Draculaura first because Draculaura I knew would look more aesthetic in my room, and also was like the first Monster High doll I ever owned, but Claudine, the character and the doll, meant a lot more to me, so I did end up going with Claudine. I had 2 or 3 Claudine dolls. I had one of the dead tired ones. I had the one where she was like going to a music festival, and I feel like I had another one, but I don't remember. And now I have this one. Okay, so up next, I have the Creeproduction Draculaura doll. I just got her a couple days after somebody that we knew, like family friends, saw my dumb TikTok vlog. I wasn't really a fan of Draculaura the character growing up. The very first doll I ever got, and I love her. I think everything I said just contradicted itself, but that's fine. Okay, next we have Creeproduction Frankie. I'm not a big Frankie fan. Some of you might know that. I don't hate her. I like Frankie and New Monster High a lot better because they have a personality, but this Frankie kind of doesn't, and that's okay because sometimes like you can't have a personality. Sometimes you are just a YN self-insert, and that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Ironically, I could not find Laguna, the Creeproduction Laguna. I do have a Laguna. We're gonna get into that. I'm saving it for the end because it's a surprise. I feel like there's too much going on the screen right now. 1 second. I realize now I probably could have done like a top-down angle, but I didn't feel like setting up my tripod to do that. She was $60. Should I have spent $60? No. I shouldn't have done that at all. This is the Draculaura Holiday Special Edition. Look, I love her. I love her. Her hair falls out really easily. That's the only thing I don't love about her. She has little e-girl gloves. Look, she has little e-girl gloves. She has this little tiara. She's got little spooky Christmas ball earrings. Look, snowflakes. Look at this like weird cape thing. Look at her shoes. I love her shoes. Her shoes are my favorite part. Look at those shoes. Look, they got icicles. They're see-through. These are my dream shoes. This is my Gen 3 Frankie doll. It's the sleepover one. It was my Galentine's Day gift from Sarah because Sarah said that this outfit felt like something I would wear. So that's the only reason she picked this doll out. I'm not anti-Gen 3. I like the designs of the actual dolls, but some of the outfits just don't slay as hard as they should. Original Monster High was really trying to like go into like emo grunge culture at the time, and especially with like Y2K back in style, I feel like Gen 3 Monster High could really do that. Like they could make some grungy dolls, but they just don't, and that's kind of the only reason I don't like the dolls that much. They've been getting better. The more of them that come out have been getting better, but like this first batch, even though I love this doll and it's special to me because Sarah got it for me, this first batch just doesn't slay as much as it should slay. Okay, moving on for Monster High for now. Going into our Barbie era. I don't know why I said Barbie like that. We have the 2000s holiday Barbie. Look at her. Look at her. Does she not just scream holiday Barbie? Literally one night I was like, I'm gonna buy a doll because I had gotten a new bookshelf. I did actually need that. That wasn't like it was a compulsive buy, but it was on sale and I needed it anyway. So I had like an open space and I was like, I want a new doll. I'm gonna spend money on a new doll. And I was like, the voices in my head were like, no, You shouldn't do that. So this was on Amazon, I think for like $30. That's really not bad. I think a little bit more than that. I didn't end up ordering this. I ended up ordering the Victoria Twilight doll, which you see there, but we're gonna get into that. I canceled the order because I felt bad and was like, I can't justify doing this. And then I'm kind of glad I did, because literally 2 days later, I went to the mall and there was like an antique toy video game shop. This was here, and some other like old vintage Barbies that I kind of thought were a little more ugly, so I didn't pick those out. She was $23 and I love her, and I did take her out of the box. Okay, I think this is the silliest doll in my collection, but we have Twilight Victoria. This is the only Twilight Barbie doll that isn't super expensive if you're interested in doll collecting and also Twilight. It's like $30 on Amazon, which is a very reasonable price. I think that's even how much it was when it came out. I don't know why she specifically is still so cheap. I think a couple of them are lower in price, but like the Rosalie one's like $200. You've probably noticed I take things out of the box. I don't care. But it was just such a cool Twilight box. Look at the tree. It's like got the wolf marks, the moss is at the bottom, the like foliage in the back. It was just so cool. I couldn't justify taking it out of the box, and I want to. I would put her next to the Twilight books, but my bookshelf is like weird and it doesn't fit in that part, but it fits in the top part because it's like taller. So sadly, she just sits there at the top no matter what books they're there at the time. I could move the Twilight books, but they're in alphabetical order, so I can't move them. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. This was also my Christmas gift from Sarah, because even though I couldn't buy it that one time, I kept it in my like Christmas birthday list for the rest of the year. I just look at it and I just feel the most joy. And to be fair, that might also be because it's in my bookshelf, and my bookshelf is one of my most prized possessions. And it's like, you know, I've had dolls in the bookshelf, but this one's like in the bookshelf where the books are, so it makes me I just really love her. So this is the 1997 Holiday Barbie. I don't know why she's so crooked. She's got like this bun. She's got this little crown. She's got choker. Look at this like ribbon detail. I love her. I might have made a mistake taking her out of the box, and I knew that, but I didn't care because I wanted to take her out of the box. I'm in a box that was misprinted. On the back of the box, she had blue eyes. So apparently, and that's the one I got specifically. My cousin got this for me for Christmas. She found it at an antique store for like $25. But apparently, because it was one of the discontinued ones, it is worth a lot more. And I knew that, and I took it out of the box anyway because the box is not in good condition. I know what doll collectors want their boxes to look like. This box did not look like that. Second is because even though on eBay, there were some people selling this doll for like $700. There were other people selling this doll for at most $150. I already have a couple dolls that I could resell for $150. The thing is, my cousin, she was like, if it's worth $700, sell it back. You want to go to college, just sell it back. And I was like, yeah, I might sell it back. But then I was looking at the box, and I was looking at how pretty she was. And I was thinking, there's no way I'm actually going to sell this one specifically for $700, because if I was looking for this doll, I would buy the $150 version of it on eBay. And also, the box sucked, and also she was so pretty, I just want to take her out of the box. Is she potentially worth $700 to $1,000? Yeah, but I don't care. So we're on our very last doll. So remember how I said I never found the Cree Production Laguna? So to make up for that, she's stuck on my sweater. To make up for that, I bought the Real Drama Laguna. It was $50, and I probably should not have done that. This and the stupid Holiday Draculaura are the most expensive dolls I've ever paid for specifically. Here she is, in all of her glory. So dramatic. So grayscale. Look at how cool her hair is. The thing is, when she came, she was in really, really bad condition, so I combed her hair out a little, and I forgot, even though I was going to go to cosmetology school at one point, I forgot you don't comb out curly hair. So then it was really crappy, and I wet it. It never just curled back right. So this is down here, but this is up here, and I still don't know why. That joke hadn't been a really, like, big thing on the channel yet, and I just got this because I was like, well, I miss Laguna, and the black and white dolls are so cool. I want to have it. And then, you know, she's like the icon of my channel, and now I have her in black and white, and she's cool.